We are today joined by Mr. Bharat Malkani from Max Aerospace and Aviation Private Limited. Bharat, can you just give a brief about Max Aerospace?
So Max Aerospace is India's leading MRO. We started in 94. I started in a room that was about 80 square feet. We now are perhaps India's largest component MRO, military MRO from the private sector, supporting in excess of 500 aircraft. I'm myself an aero engineer, the masters. I'm a visiting teacher, also professor at IIT Mumbai, and I love to train young students. It's been a wonderful journey, 30 years this year.
30 years, indeed it is. And I think today the opportunities when we look at about the Indian MROs, the fleet size is growing up. When we're talking about 2024 to 2027, we are talking about a commercial air fleet of from 713 to 1,550 plus aircrafts. So how do you see the MRO opportunities in India?
So India is on a massive growth curve. We are struggling to catch up. We have limited infrastructure as industry. Planes are growing faster than our infrastructure. There are 3-4 real strong MROs and all of us are playing catch up. Also, post-COVID, we're facing serious supply chain challenges where products and parts are not available. But it is going to require a lot of determination from Indian industry to continue to grow and sustainably grow. We are still suffering with over 90% of the MRO coming under the import route. I'm also president of the MRO Association of India, and our estimated last year, our imports were 20,000 crores. Last year meaning the year ending this March 24, which if you think about it is a very high number, and we calculate it to be 4 lakh something rupees every minute. So by the time this interview is over, we'd have sent abroad another 10-20 lakhs of rupees, which we believe could have been avoided.
I agree with you. When we're looking at it, you have rightly said there's a huge opportunity and we're talking about, but we also see when we compare Indian MRO sector with other MROs, whether it is Singapore MRO or whether it is Thailand, I'm comparing it with, especially with the Asian subcontinent. So we look at Philippines, we look at UAE. There is a lot of government tax rebate which is being given to the MROs to set up the operations here. So what do you feel the Indian government should do to encourage more MROs to expand their business in the region?
Small city like Singapore. I come from Mumbai. Singapore is not even the size of Mumbai, and their MRO must be 10x of India. I'm guessing it's 10x. It just shows the difference between the policy and the initiatives of that government vis-a-vis what we are currently going. I have seen dramatic changes in the last 5 years. All positive, but we're still far from our destination. And I am convinced that if we continue this path, we'll succeed. Nonetheless, our message to the government is please, you need to accelerate reforms at a turbo speed.
That's, I think, the need of the hour. We are looking at a massive expansion of the aviation industry. Just one key takeaway which you would like to give to the MRO industry.
Perseverance. It's taken us 30 years to where we've come. There's very few Indian MROs that are independent. Most of them.
Handfuls of them.
That is right, and it's not a good sign. I think we should have succeeded 10x more, 20x more as an industry with so much opportunity. So perseverance, and it's not easy. So unless you really love your aircraft, don't go there.
Thank you. Thanks a lot for joining Aviation Guide.
Such a pleasure.
It's a pleasure.
Bye-bye.